Rubik's case, you do end up with 2 waves controlled, or 2 lanes controlled rather. So that's quite nice. They've done a good job of ensuring that their smokes are utilized for good purposes, even if they fail to find kills.
He tries for the grab onto Jesse.
Oh, this is good. Do the math, JJ. 3.2 with Arcane Supremacy.
Oh yeah, what's the? How long does it last? Does it say on the tooltip, or does it not update the tooltip?
Radiant's bottom tower.
4.6 seconds.
4.6.
Well, that's good because the Rubik change. Now you have the Arcane Supremacy. Not just damage output, but debuff duration is increased multiplicatively, which is crazy. That's actually...
That's better black
I think
hole.
Rubik is a better core now because of it. It is literally a black hole.
If it was against an Enigma, the duration of black hole would be crazy.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
I know,
the
but
Rubik
that's
versus
the
Enigma
RPs.
plays.
You know, you're saying why you're seeing so many good... How big good stolen RPs can be now with a new Rubik. It should do. But it should
Surely
do,
the
right?
channeling would also last longer.
Yeah.
Nice save.
Disruption. Buying some time.
This is why I love Yules.
Oh,
Wow.
Mickey is in the PA form, but there's Hansken.
Oh.
Jumps in, he's got the Echo. The slam onto the 2 of them. They'll take this. Sensor. Okay, we'll be able to slide and jump his way out. But again, it's TFT just able to have this team fight superiority at the moment.
I don't know if I like this TA Blink build. This was their 10th pick, but if you're Alliance, do you really want to be playing to like take fights into this? We were talking about how TFT had the Wombo combo. You're asking to get whopped here. Like do they have a shaker with Blink and an Enigma?
I feel like you're just taking a risk if you're putting Quaif on the TA. I feel like he kind of had to. You know, his DK was banned out, but it's gonna.
Shadow Demon. Kind of split.
Oh, okay, air up. Oh, sorry, no, air up. Jonas and Fan.
Might be able to look for a Roche play now.
Yeah.
Risky though. They know there's no Echo, however. Oh, and Rubik stole traps. Look at the magic damage he's outputting.
I mean, look at the slow on the trap.
Oh my
Because
god.
of the, how long did the slow last now on the trap with the TA?
Just
Like, that's going to be insane, isn't it?
8
Because
seconds almost.
it's like an 8 second. Well, no, with the debuff duration.
They fixed that.
7.2 seconds slow with the Rubik traps.
You can't one-shot creep wave with traps, but Rubik can.
Yeah.
oh, nice
nice pre-click
disruption. Got him in before the hoof stomp coming out. Tiger.
A good angle.
Jesus.
Alliance will be able to, if he feels the need to do so, but he won't need it for that.
What is Koifa doing over there?
Right.
I mean,
He got the initial
He
kills.
was there to get the kills.
Yeah, but he ran up.
Wait, did he?
You
Yeah.
can see them.
I'm gonna have a replay.
Yeah,
He
you
definitely was out of position. And also, why there's a Sanjin Yasha on the morph thing. I have not seen this.
We have seen
We
this.
did see. We have.
I haven't seen it work.
Oh, I think it did. with the
Nisha's
game.
buying it. I mean,
The call again. Onto the 2 of them.
Nice
Black hole.
hole.
Ooh, he's got the 2, but he gets cancelled instantly. The silence is there from Grimstroke's bug. Black hole will be cancelled. TFT still poking around. They've got the telekinesis. Quaif caught on the front lines. Hansken jumps in. Tiger does go for the call. It's only onto the shaker for now. Mickey is able to waveform himself away, but Frost tag teams in on top of the axe. Tiger's gone.
Look at the positioning
Quite
they're taking
on
this
back.
fight in. There's 5 men of TFT on the high ground just waiting, and Alliance continues
I mean,
to
that
blink
Frost
upwards.
Ogre's going for Roche.
Look at him go.
No, he's
No,
getting
you got
trapped.
you got the trap. Double damage rune.
The PA?
That's the bait. Careful for that.
Oh, picked up by the blurred PA.
I feel like TFT just needs to position themselves well, and they're gonna win this
Yeah,
fight.
exactly. And the Ice Ogre, by the way, completely negates the TA's Deso minus armor.
Yeah.
Like, there is no Deso. Actually, he doesn't even have one,
Well,
so
yeah.
I take that back.
His
There's
theoretical...
no Meld Strike.
Yeah, yeah. Damage ain't great at the moment. But for TFT on the other hand, they have this DD Summoning Alliance. They are smoked up.
But the frost, the frost ogre thingy.
They're going to jump on error, but TFT...
Oh, he bought back in the previous fight 60 seconds without Shadow Demon.
The dagger out, but
You don't
without
wanna
the Shadow Demon, they've got to be careful how they take this fight. Jumps there. Tiger does get the grab onto the PA. PA's in trouble. Frost jumps back. Silence will connect onto him. Quickly be removed by himself and his teammates.
Careful,
Mickey's still
good
trying to
hit.
poke on the side. Boxy, he's found Chessie. Chessie with the telekinesis trying to hold quite for back. Chessie in trouble. He's being focused down. He's got a Yule Scepter to buy him some time. Cross poking with the dagger from the side, but they've lost Chessie. Chessie dead by his back. Wants to keep contesting the Roche.
What is
What is
happening?
happening?
It's like TFT collects a couple kills because Alliance runs up the high ground, and then Chessie all of a sudden is completely exposed down the low ground. Like, it just very awkward team fighting. You can see both teams are just. I feel like they're just trying to not make mistakes, and it leads to the teams not really knowing what to do. This is the 4th smoke of Alliance over the past 10 minutes of the game.
No one has been farming this
Yeah.
entire time. Earthshaker ulti is back up again.
Oh,
What?
they
Bit
got
of
the
call.
Nifa.
Jonas and Fan, good stun as well as they disable 2 of them. Jonas and Fan's gone. He has no buyback. Hands
Oh,
get
Echo
Isn't
4.
enough damage there. Brings Boxy down low. Frost trying to come in, but the Soul Bind is onto the 2 of them, holding them together. The call again from Tiger, locking down the Shaker. Frost will jump back, but Mickey, he's up to the high ground with the waveform, continuing to chase down TFT. Poison beginning to be spanned out, but the first adapter strikes out on a Frost. He blurs, jumps across towards Chessie. Will be able to keep himself away
The
from dying.
stroke!
Not enough range.
There's Alliance now
feel
going
like-
back into the pit. There's 2 dead now on TFT. Not for long though. 10 seconds and they will be back up. An Alliance.
Can we just stop with the Roche, guys? You don't have a Deso. It's not going to die fast enough. Just get out of there. You cannot win team fights in this area of the map. Enigma still has his ultimate. They're constantly spamming Shadow Demon Poison. Like, you just got to control the map if you're Alliance at this point. This
Isn't
is
the fact
dream for
that
TFT.
they didn't get Roche and that basically that whole thing was maybe like mostly in favor of Alliance, isn't that a whole thing that makes TFT's lineup not work? Because that is literally the thing that they should be strongest at.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I would agree this is Alliance playing into the TFT lineup. Like, you want to be around the map, guerrilla warfare, utilize these 3 blink daggers you have. Team fights are not your forte when you purchase this many blinks. Especially when you look at the lineup. Once again, the Crimson Guard up already on the Enigma. You're going to have a BKB. Oh, wow, he's actually just going straight Deso, isn't he?
I think you should.
Holy crap, he's going to do damage.
Yeah, absolutely. This
That's
is absolutely
crazy.
what you want to be doing. You don't
I
you
like
don't
it.
want to be You got to kill
Shadow,
these people.
yeah, but the Shadow Demon needs to be careful about his positioning. He shouldn't
has
be the
to
one
save.
spamming out his 3rd spell. He just needs to save people once
Yeah.
they go in with Axe or Centaur.
Yeah, because I mean, Tiger and Boxy, they have been bang on with their sort of catch. They have been able to get instantly in with the disable.
They just smoked under the ward, I think.
Yes. Surely one of them was still under it on the side. I don't know. There's been no scan from Alliance. Boxy will blink away. I mean, quite. Who's that? Insania just the.
The Shadow Demon's the one who's leading it, and he shouldn't be the one they need at a Rubik or Earthshaker, so he can initiate instantly.
I'll see if they can go. The roasted traps are there though. So Alliance fully aware. TFT are back around this area of the map.
No one played bottom part of the map for like 5+ minutes. There's a hero right now, Morphling. Oh, I love this build. He sees that the Phantom Assassin's going for all in on damage, and this is one of the ways to just blow Phantom Assassin up before a BKB.
Yep, I'm not really sure of them. Oh, whoa. I do like PA in the late game against a Morphling, I'm fairly certain. I feel like you just outscale him, and at a certain point you land a couple crits and he might just go down in the bash. TA, as we all know, is a snowballer.
But it's
Will fall
just
off.
PA though.
Yeah, that's a good point, but I don't know. We'll see. It depends on Jonas. A lot depends on Jonas. The Chessie Rubik is also falling off. It's a really tough game for me to read. I feel like it's going to come down to who makes mistakes. I think TFT thus far has capitalized well on Alliance being out of position, but we're going to have another dance tango around Roche at some point. And I feel like Alliance has an advantage as long as they don't succumb to the Wombo combo. You got to try and target down the Rubik. And
Single
then
core versus dual core. It seems
Yeah.
simple to me. But I get your point.
I would take Enigma over TA once you get like 30, 40 minutes in.
Okay, fair enough.
Enigma's gonna need to get a blink after mech. He can get Guardian Greaves at one point, but I still think he needs a blink dagger. to
Bye,
position himself.
Insania.
See ya.
Nice smoke up coming out from the final tribe. Let's see if they can find something. There is a Morphly in mid, but
I mean, Alliance should be. I mean,
Boxy
they
and
just
Taiga
lost
close by.
The Grimstroke top, and they're off map, so Alliance should be aware
they
that
see
TFT is
them
still coming in
with
from
the
the
stolen
jungle.
traps.
no, they're still smoked though. Oh, they see
still
Rubik.
smoked.
They see Rubik.
Jesse will show. It's time to poke a bit of action in mid, and Sanya will TP to join the team. So Alliance with their full 5-man ready around
What
them,
is this
isn't they?
Mexican standoff again in the mid side? Nobody mid, nobody top.
They're all mid.
I say nobody bottom, nobody top. But everybody mid. Let's see if this smoke gets some fruit.
They still didn't find the ward. The one on the top.
Boxy. Smoke will be dispelled. Jesse. Just out of
Looking
range of
for
it. Tiger gets the
No
call
follow-up.
in.
Radiant's middle tower.
Now we're going to
There
try
it
and
is.
commit, jump forward the who's got
Where's the
half
black
wicket
hole?
there.
Black hole, where's the blink? No blink.
They used the Stampede as well. Alliance to quickly reposition themselves. Jonathan Fan is heading over. They'll be fighting without their core Rubik though, and he's gone for a full minute.
I mean, TFT just, you can see Alliance were 4 people stacked exactly on top of each other. Like,
If Enigma
If
was in a
Enigma
better,
had a blink.
better
Oh.
positioning in a blink, because he was on bot lane. I think they might have seen his idol on bottom. Perhaps they
Looks
realized
like
he was
Alliance
close
are just
by.
going to get this one. TFT not even attempting to head over to bit this time, so Alliance will finally get away with that Roshan that they've been after for quite some time. And will continue to build this growing net worth advantage there. 6k lead now with that Roshan.
yeah, and that's just 1 kill. That was their final smoke. They do find Chessie, but now it's about, can you utilize this Aegis? And I'm not so certain it'll be easy for them. It's still very difficult to take team fights. Dota Plus probably favors Alliance by about 7%.
Against the Phantom Assassin. Dota Plus loves PA.
Does love PA.
I think I think it's
6K.
gonna be. Actually, I think it's gonna
62.
be 63 in
I'd-
favor of Final Tribe.
Oh,
What?
well, that's
No.
wrong. I said 57% Alliance.
62
I just said that.
They do
I
like-
thought you said 60.
I said 7% favorite.
Oh, okay.
I think the Final Tribe. Well, I don't know how much, but I think the Final Tribe is gonna be favored purely for the PA factor. Told you.
Wow.
Did I not say 63?
Damn.
I said 63.
You actually
With
did. Holy
I
shit.
actually did.
Is Dota
Hey,
Plus.
How
you're
did you do
welcome.
that?
This is just logic in
You
my
are
mind.
Dota
I
Plus,
understand the
Shiva.
Dota Plus.
The Dutch are very practical.
Very practical.
What the hell?
We did it. I guess 63. Can't believe Dota Plus is such an idiot. Because it's not. Let's be real.
What?
It's not 63% in favor of Final Tribe.
It could be.
I mean-
I think their game gets easier from this point on.
It does it though. They still have. They have this beautiful one-more combo, but one person out of position,
It-
and they fail.
It's true, but they at least have Shadow Demon for the save. Late game PA will kill everything. And you've got an Enigma Shaker against a ton of strength heroes on the side of Alliance. It's going to be difficult for Boxy to have an impact.
Yeah, but
as this game gets
Taiga has
later.
an axe. He can just blade mail, blink, call, and PA will kill
But
herself.
eventually he's going to have Satanic, and then you just don't care.
Excuse me.
Centaur Warrunners retaliate reflects incoming damage back as physical damage. It also reflects damage from tower attacks, meaning the tower can kill itself.
Yeah, we didn't see this spell being used, I would say, properly.
No.
Because you want to have advantage, build Centaur in some kind of a tank, unkillable tank where he sieges the towers, but against this kind of a lineup, it just doesn't work, and they don't have that much advantage at this point.
And on pause happens. So what you're saying is that the Final Tribe is pretty happy with playing it slow.
Dire are scared.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope that they know that, though.
There's a scan as well.
They do not have Chessie with them. This could be
Invis
very
axe.
scary.
Invis rune.
He has the blade mail.
See if Tiger can get a big call. If they group up.
Oh my.
Oh!
Ooh.
Didn't want to do it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on Hanskin in this game. If you're Alliance, you got to make sure you get the Rubik out of the fight ASAP. Even though he's lower net worth, he's squishy. If you can take out the Rubik Shaker, it's a lot easier to play around the PA. It's going to be a lot about controlling armor values for both sides. No real team fight item buyer on Alliance. Sure, you can get a Crimson on the Centaur, but Enigma with those Greaves is going to be very value in a game against TA Morph.
Did Enigma hit 15? I just want to see his stats.
Not yet.
He's so close.
Cooldown
he has
reduction
so-
or 150 gold, surely you go.
This game is gonna drag, so I wouldn't mind if
Take
he
the
gets
GPM.
GPM.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
so.
even though he has a lot of active items to
Yeah.
reduce the cooldown, I would still get.
Like, you want to get those items.
You want to get those items. Yeah, you want to get Blink. You want to get a BKB because they have nothing to stop the black hole with. Unless
Radiant's
Axe
top tower
jumps
is under attack.
on top of his back
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
with the call. I mean, he needs to land it perfectly.
We'll get easy to do so when he has the cool range
Radiant's
talent.
top tower is under attack.
What level is that? Level 20, is it? The Berserkers were cool.
Yeah, GPM, love it.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's level 25, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Alright, so that's a long way away.
He's going for BKB next. In the meantime, the far on the map, mostly Alliance's domain, as they are 8k gold ahead. And the win probability is shifting. 52 in favor of the final tribe, but 51. Ooh, it's dropping fast. Every moment that the final tribe is not
Oh,
acting,
Stolen
losing.
called.
set up for a black hole.
Oh my god.
That is a nice kill for him.
Yeah, gone.
That is the
Wow.
highest net worth on the side of the final tribe, just dropping like a twig, breaking like a
Yep.
twig.
It's just TFT doing a poor job at trying to acquire map control. The Aegis on Alliance just forcing them to play scared, and the E-Blade pickup, really just a stroke of genius from Mikke there. You could see with the Centaur synergy, they actually just 100 to 0'd him.
Top tower is under
And it's all because they can play this triple camp on the high ground. And yeah, that's a 1400 HP hero, and they're in the base.
And no BKB yet for the
Oh.
TA. There might.
Hanskin jumps in, but Tiger's got the call. They've got the Echo Send down in response, but Quoifer's already popped the BKB. The black hole! It's on 4, but he dies. They lose the Enigma. There's not the instant follow they require. They have found Tiger. But that is it. The rest of Alliance standing strong. They do manage to lock off and jump down onto Bo3. Bo3 were full Alliance. They did dive for that. They don't get the racks. They had to back off, but they did force out a couple of buybacks from TFT, including that of the PAs.
Can we
got
see
the
that
tier 3.
again? Did Grimstroke silence Enigma?
Yeah.
I think he just died, didn't he?
No,
Yeah.
I think he killed him,
I think it was just death.
but he
Wait,
may have
wait,
also
see, let's
killed
get the
him
replay.
with silence.
tribe has fallen.
I mean, this is where Jonas really just have a BKB. I just think that item is so critical in this game, especially since the Axe is always initiating. You can walk up and get at least 2 heroes, more likely 3 with every black hole. He just doesn't have that BKB.
All right, here comes the black hole.
He gets really low first before he casts it. And then
Yeah,
what gives him
the
big
paintbrush.
stroke.
Yeah,
Paintbrush
this
fade.
stroke.
Kills him.
Tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
A little too aggressive there. That's where the Alliance team can, they're still tier 2. They're going to move up as they get more experience, but Secret, Liquid, LGD, they're going to turn immediately. Not get greedy for that Soulbind into Fountain Pursuit.
And just get some racks. Though to be honest, if they were winning that fight, if they did get the PA, it would have been game.
Yes.
Almost.
Probably.
PA could have still bought back actually.
Oh,
But
no,
at
well,
least
PA did buy back.
Yeah.
PA
Did he-
bought back.
so they know if they kill the PA again, it's game over. So that's a risk. And sure, we can call it diving, but I figured maybe there's someone, that risk is worth taking sometimes.
Yeah, if they can kill him again. I mean, he's going to BKB now. What is Jonas and Fan's status in the whole item department? He's... Okay, so still very far away from
Yeah,
BKB.
it feels like
But
he
he
went
got-
one too many items before. If you're going to go the Crimson. I just feel like Greaves is a better item, and I don't know. We'll see.
Radiant's
I
top
really
barracks
wish he
are
had a
under
BKB
attack.
for this engagement, though.
Radiant's
And I also
structures
don't
are fortified.
understand the Yasha pickup on Frost. He should have had a BKB for that earlier engagement, but a Yasha.
He would still die. They would blow him up because
Sure.
they came from the fog.
Just don't think the side of TFT was confident looking for fights until that item was picked up. And they get the racks and get the hell out of
Dire's bottom
dodge.
tower is under attack.
If you can see them draw the line, they're gonna top is pushed. Now you cut mid wave, then you look to take bottom shrine. This is really well done by Alliance. You want to just sweep the map, control runes. Bounties spawn in 45 seconds. Oh,
you can just dunk
Jesus.
it.
Oh, nice heals. Coming out.
Oh, okay, they can start.
Oh,
Blade
the
Mail.
blade mill.
Frost is playing with fire here. I mean, if he dies there, it's game over.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
BKB on cooldown though. That's a full
I
minute.
mean, well, that's fine.
cooldown.
They can wait a minute, but that is a risky play to make when you die. You're out of the running for the major. He's got to be careful, Frost.
Be careful, but still play to win, not play to not lose.
Let's see. Dagon.
What?
And it's going to be picked up by Jesse.
Dire
What?
are scanning.
What?
Yeah, I tried to just pass
Spell
that up.
him. from
I don't
what
care.
games
Why
I've
is
seen.
a Dagon?
I mean, if he gets Aghanim
There you
Scepter,
go.
he doesn't get anything besides lowering the cooldown. No good spells to steal besides Centaur ulti with Ags. Give me the number, JJ.
What is the Dagon good with? I got it. I got it. Well, you know he's all right. Soulbind Steel, double Dagon. Double level 1 Dagon on
Let's
that
try it.
Action Centaur. They ain't gonna know what's coming.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Dagon.
I don't know about that one, folks.
Just you wait for that.
A lot of
to make the
questionable item
game-winning
decisions
play.
on TFT, and it's not about the items. But when I look at improper items, I see a team that doesn't understand their timings and didn't really know when they could look to execute. When were they strong, right? It's BKB Enigma, BKB PA.
What? I got it. What if
What?
he bought a Blade Mail, steals Axe's Call, goes in?
What? Who? This is serious.
That wouldn't be that bad. That would be better than the Dagon. He's got 2k HP because of the shift. Why not? Why not?
I mean,
That's 2k damage you can
Arcane
potentially do.
Supremacy
Still only has
should
a
work
couple
on
armor.
Blade Mail as
Guys,
well.
Blade Mail.
It absolutely.
Can we
it should, right?
get serious, team? What's going on here?
I'm not even kidding.
No,
It
I'm not even
should-
kidding.
It's
Blade,
way
if he
better
got
than
Blade Mail and Stone
a
Cold,
Dagon.
why not? What's actually bad about that? He
Think-
has 2k HP. He jumps in.
He
He's
has
gonna
30
do way
armor.
More, yeah, he's gonna do way more damage to Alliance than he is with the Dagon. He just has to steal Taunt. That's not that hard.
It's easy. He goes in, uses Blade Mail,
Yeah.
doesn't use.
That would have been the
Uses
strat. Rubik
W.
Blade Mail could have won him the game. I like your thinking.
See, Mickey tried to save his E-Blade there for follow-up, but he ended up not getting the kill because of it. I think in that scenario, you always just make sure you get the kill. I would E-Bladed. But Roche has spawned. They're going to look to move over into the pit. They feel very confident now. The TA does plenty of damage. Box is going to cut the top wave real quick. And I think, as you can see, TFT, they feel pressured to deal with this. But if you're the squad of Alliance, they're going to have another smoke. This has got to be like their 5th or 6th one that they've used thus far. And they're going to just wrap around and try and force a fight around Roche. Remember, no
Grimstroke.
buyback PA.
Koikwa has a Hex. I love it.
Yep.
With the Grimstroke ulti. But Enigma has a BKB now.
BKB Enigma, BKB PA. This is what we're looking at.
Alright,
The
this
side
is,
of the final tribe.
This could be the dream fight.
I got the Sanjin Yash finished on PA, but man, do I wish he was close to a Satanic. I feel like that's a critical item. You're going up against a Blade Mail and a Centaur. We'll see. Could still go either way. Can we check out the win probability? I'll bet it's still...
It's got to be
Yeah.
back over this.
But it's
one.
not that bad, though. You'll take 2-to-1 odds in a game like this when you're down a racks. You were Fountain Dove a moment ago. This is my favorite part of the game. The second Roche has spawned, and now both teams look to posture on the opposing high grounds. The smoke from Alliance, they do the long wraparound. This may catch TFT with their pants down. I think it might.
Who's gonna make more mistakes?
Look at the-
Oh.
Jesse.
Oh, they got Jonas and Van. They got the Enigma, and he's gone without buyback gold.
Oh no.
He's dead for 50. TFT going to start to
Oh,
crumble.
the taunt
potentially.
onto the PA.
taunts there. They've caught out Frost.
Oh,
he's
no.
he's
has
out
no
without
buyback.
fire.
Yeah, that's game.
Chessie's surrounded. He uses the dagger.
What a shot call. Beautiful play
Yep.
there by Alliance. They smoked 3 separate times in the initial Roche fight, always through the mid. You could see Insania draw
Wait,
the
wait.
line.
I mean,
He drew it
It's
up.
just
Yeah,
bad
he did.
positioning from
He
TFT.
did.
Where is Shadow Demon to save him? Where is Rubik to lift him up?
They didn't expect it from that angle.
And
they were
that
completely
not
caught off guard.
expecting it means you're underestimating your enemy and you're not thinking about where the game is at.
Yep, TFT, they were winning fights when they had control. They saw the battlefield and they were able to stagger their big ultimates. That case, that's where Alliance thrives. You immediately blink in, Shiva's stun somebody, that guy's dead.
Here we
And
go.
you're not ready.
So they got,
Like,
I mean,
they didn't see anybody on the map, not on bot lane where the
Yeah.
lane is all the way pushed out. They didn't see it anywhere also because they've got minimal wards. It was
we go.
probably game. 50
into
seconds,
the
no
middle,
PA.
and they go. TFT, they have everything apart from the PA, and he's quite a big old component of this. They do have the black hole and an echo slam, but they don't have that hard hitter
Radiant's middle barracks
for
are under
35
attack.
seconds, so they'll have to let at least this mid lane racks go. It's Quakefoot and Mickey will clean up the racks.
Oh, waste of a glyph, you know that. Well,
Maybe a miss. Oh, no.
Radiant's middle
now if you're Alliance, you can even pressure a little bit further.
You're sticking around.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stuns thrown out just to stop some of the damage.
Radiant's
There we
bottom
go.
tower has fallen.
You need to hit
they
the second
need-
Brax with
You got
Deso
Aegis,
as
man.
well. Hit one, hit the second one for the maximum damage output.
It's
I
going to
have-
be Megas if they don't do anything. They're going to try and jump at least onto Mickey, but the Hex is going to be there from Quakefoot. Straight back in response. He will get himself fuels up in the air, buying some time for himself to get out one more fish here, but it misses. And Mickey, he's still punching on. His Hansken's trying to get back to base. Defensive disruptions there from Error. Dagger's starting to come out. Zip back from Mickey. Alliance there, more than happy to
Soul
back off from this
Stampede?
bottom lane. They do
No,
still
we
have.
didn't retaliate.
They do still have half the racks up top, so they're not megas yet. Sorry, there is still a racks on the top lane.
Boxy learned his lesson. Use retaliate right
Yep,
away.
yep,
so
that was
Stampede
really well
doesn't get
done.
Stolen for the
It
chase.
was right away too. You could tell he definitely learned, and that is one thing I really respect about Boxy. This kid is still so new to Dota. He's only been at it for a bit more than a year and a half, and he's the #1 MMR in Europe. Like, he soaks up new information. Strongly that he and Mickey will be superstars in this game for as long as it survives, because they really have not just the talent but the attitude and dedication required to thrive at this level.
Update on Secret versus Liquid incoming. Secret won game number 3, which means they are top seed, just like previous major, and Liquid will get, well, they might still get top seed, but they'll probably get second seed. It's a mystery and a conundrum in one. And then this is the, oh, and also that means that Liquid is going to be the opponent for whoever wins this, because that will also be a seeding match for the remaining teams in the Europe qualifier for the major presented by Starletter and Imma TV at the end of January in China. Also, I just thought about, there's 2 slots for Europe in the minor. The minor qualifiers are actually going to be very scary as well, because you got NIP, you got OG, you got Vega, and you got the Final Tribe probably.
Don't you only have like one spot in the open qualifier?
2 Europe
Frost
qualifiers.
is trying to get in there, but
Open
they're straight out of there.
I don't know how no one actually knows how the qualifiers work. I saw KZU tweet.
I
We have
did
no
see
information
that there
on
were
it.
that it's only going to have 4 teams,
Yeah.
the actual qualifiers, and we don't know who got invited and who got via opens. It's super scary.
Well, we do know who got it. Oh, no, wait.
No, we don't.
When are the minor opens?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So no rest for the losers.
No rush. The info is going to be out there.
Eventually.
Yeah, Lacoste will push you out when he wants.
Yeah.
Just
Lacoste
like-
is in charge.
Will Cuckoo be allowed to play at the major? Find out January 6th at the major.
It's January 17th.
January 17th.
Oh, hang on.
Whoa.
Okay,
Oh.
Tiger. Does get
Nice
the
call.
three-man call. The Hex is there.
Wow.
Can they keep that Enigma alive? They cannot.
Oh,
that's
obliterated.
That's a GG and a half.
What a way to end it.
GG twice. The tips come out on the teammates. This is polite tips, not BM tips.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I felt like TFT needed a frontliner. And the thing I said when the draft ended, someone to go in. Earthshaker does not want to go in like first one on the one target. If you compare what he does and what, let's say, Axe and Centaur does, he usually just goes in and dies, while the other one tanks it and creates a lot of space for his team to actually position for a better black hole, for a P8.
Did we even see a black hole this fight?
Yeah, we
Something on
did.
the
Not
other
this
base?
fight.
Not this one, yeah.
Like
No,
in the
because
game.
Jonas and Fan got just nuked.
There we go. The
GG.
Ancient Forge, you're going to have a kill.
Alliance
There we
make
have
it to the major. Congratulations to them. That was
Alliance.
they 2-0'd this. I felt like they were definitely outclassing the final tribe.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
The final. I mean, I thought final trial was better that game. I really believe they could have played